Cheech.
I'm Curtis.
We're Fly Fish Food. We've been getting a lot of requests lately on kind of showing some of our favorite tools that we use, and so we picked 5 or 6 of the tools that basically, if these aren't on our desks, we'll freak out. Especially Curtis. He sucks his thumb. Your hands down. Anyway, so first off, I'm gonna idiot. It's a wonder that we get anything done around here. Okay, so we want to start out. I'm into deer hair. I'm not the best at it, but I dig it. It's fun. And so I wanted to show you some of my tools of the trade for working with deer hair. The first thing is this Magnum stacker from Peak Tools. Now you can see how big that thing is. It doubles as a self-defense weapon and a hair stacker. And the cool thing about this that I like is when you take it apart, it leaves a good chunk of hair for you to grab. So that's a really big positive. And then the other idea behind this is they made it out of raw aluminum. So it's basically static free all the time. If you're going to get into tying big, bulky deer hair bugs, this is absolutely a really good product to use. Makes it a lot easier. The next thing is made by the wizard himself, Pat Cohen. Well, he designed it. Hairline puts it out. But this is called the Fuglypacker. And so this essentially allows you to pack deer hair so tight that you can't even begin to cut it with scissors. That's why you got to use razor blades. But the idea here is it's got spring metal here, so when you clasp it shut, it'll open it back up. It's got some little notches here, as you can see right here in the front. And the idea is you take those notches, line it up on the hook shank, and you push the deer hair back. You'll see us using this in some future videos, but an absolutely important tool to have when you're using deer hair.
And if you have girl hands like I do, these work as guards, so if you did slip, the hook point's not going to jab you because you got your fingers behind these. But if you got bear paws like Cheech, it's a wonder this even doesn't disappear in his hand.
Absolutely. You know, sometimes I just carry him around for fun. All right, the other thing, we use this in almost every single video that we do, whether it's to comb out marabou, to clean out deer hair, to brush out bruiser blend. But this little Wasatch Fur Comb is absolutely, this is probably the tool that I freak out if I can't find. I can usually get away with most other stuff, but this is a really good tool. Super durable. I think I've had mine for over 10 years and it still looks brand new. But anyway, really great tool, especially for working with deer hair. And then finally, this stupid little tool that came because I needed something to mess with those complex twist buggers that we showed you in our complex twist bugger video. But essentially, we've showed this to you before. It's not very hard to figure out how to make it, but needless to say, we stock them on our site. We sell a whole bunch of them. But the idea is, you know, you take a bunch of materials, you stick it in the alligator grip, you let it go, and then this is where this dubbing twister, which Curtis will talk about, this really comes in handy because of that big shepherd loop. You stick it right in there, you twist it all up, take it out, and then use the gator grip to wrap around the hook shank. Very versatile tool. Use it a whole bunch.
Okay, the next thing that we have that we view as an indispensable tool is our quick cut whip finisher. So what we've done is we've taken a very nice whip finisher to begin with, the Dr. Slick, and we've sharpened the bottom to a very sharp edge. So that way when you're doing your whip finishing, you can whip finish and then turn this right around and chop the thread without having to worry about putting it down and picking up your scissors. So it does save quite a bit of time there at the end. And it's a nice whip finisher to begin with.
Hey, before we go on, this is one of our first editions, and I never let Curtis have anything nice. So the ones that we sell in our store have a little bit more refined point. It's a little bit better made. But maybe Curtis will be able to graduate into that down the road. For now, JV Tools.
And it's
for
the
you.
one I use.
Yeah. Still good.
Still good. So one of the other things that really comes in handy when you're using streamers or anything that has a lot of dubbing on a body and you want to use a dubbing loop. So what we've got here are two dubbing loop twisters. This one here is probably one of the more popular items on our website in terms of quantity. This is the turbo dubbing spinner, and as both of them, as you can see, they both have bearings in there to help the spinning, and so you just insert that shepherd's hook into to make your dubbing loop and then spin your dubbing around. This so this is the one that we sell on the site as well as this one. This is a Stonfo version, significantly more expensive, but a couple of nice things about this one is it does spin a lot freer, but it also has these little wire hook system to it, where once you have your thread, you pull down and it will actually close off your loop. So once you need to add more dubbing, you just simply release the tension and it will allow you to put more dubbing in. And the other nice thing is that you can twist this down to a 90-degree angle, and that helps you when you're wrapping. So rather than have to do this type of thing, you can keep it at this angle and use your rotary or just wrap it. But it helps you because you can adjust that angle of the head there. So again, two nice tools. The nice thing about this one is it also has a couple different attachments. I personally don't use these that much. I would either be fine with the hook, the wire hooks, or the shepherd's hook. But these are great tools for creating dubbing loops.
All right, let's have a contest. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're going to be here all night. Yours sucks. I win. Shocker. Okay. Well, these are some of the tools that we always have on our desk. Let us know in the comments section what you think. If you have any other requests on us showing you anything else. And we're Fly Fish Food, and just remember that fish eat. It's not that hard.